Hello and welcome back to another motivational journey. Today, we're going to dive deep into a simple yet powerful concept, one that can completely transform your life if you commit to it. That concept is improve yourself 1% every day. Now, when we think of life transformation, we often imagine big, bold moves, right? We think of radical changes, giant leaps, and overnight success. But here's the secret most people overlook. Lasting success isn't built on those rare, flashy moments. It's built on small, consistent actions. The tiny improvements that, when compounded over time, lead to monumental progress. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How can just 1% make a difference? How can something so small create real change? But let me tell you, greatness is built through small, consistent actions. Imagine if, starting today, you made the decision to improve by just 1% each day. In a year, you won't be just 365% better, you'll be exponentially better because improvement compounds like interest on an investment. You're not just building, you're multiplying. The math behind this idea is powerful. If you improve by 1% each day, by the end of 1 year, you won't just be 365% better than you were when you started. No, the compound effect means you'll be 37 times better than you were. That's right. Just 1% improvement each day can multiply your progress 37 times over in just 1 year. Think about that. One small choice, one small action each day, and you're on your way to massive, life-altering change. But why does this work? Why does such a simple concept hold so much power? It's because consistency is the secret to real progress. Anyone can make a big move once. Anyone can make a grand gesture of self-improvement for a short period of time. But it's the people who commit to showing up day after day, who keep pushing forward even when it feels like they aren't making much progress, who ultimately achieve the most. That's what separates those who succeed from those who don't. The willingness to do the small, sometimes tedious, but necessary work day after day. Think of the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the people who have achieved extraordinary things in their lives. If you look closely at their stories, you'll see that while their achievements may seem like overnight success, they weren't built overnight. They were built one day at a time, one practice at a time, one small improvement at a time. They didn't leap to greatness. They inched their way there. So, how does this idea translate into your life? How can you begin applying this concept of 1% improvement every day to your journey? The first thing you need to do is shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on making huge, overwhelming changes, focus on the small, manageable ones. Focus on what you can do today, not on the monumental transformation you hope to achieve months or years from now. Those long-term goals are important, but they're achieved by focusing on today's actions. Let's break it down practically. Let's say you want to improve your physical health. You don't have to start by running a marathon or cutting out every unhealthy habit all at once. You start small. Maybe today, you go for a 10-minute walk. That's your 1%. Maybe tomorrow you add another minute to that walk. Maybe the next day, you start drinking more water. Then you improve your diet, little by little, day by day. These small, incremental improvements don't feel overwhelming, but over time, they add up to a major transformation in your health. Or perhaps you want to improve your mental well-being. Again, it's not about overhauling your mindset overnight. Maybe today, your 1% improvement is to spend 5 minutes meditating or journaling. Maybe tomorrow, you take a break from social media. The next day, you spend time in nature. Each day, you take small actions that build upon each other, and over time, your mental clarity, peace, and happiness grow. And it doesn't stop there. You can apply this concept to any area of your life. Maybe you want to grow your skills in your career. So today you spend 15 minutes learning something new. Tomorrow you apply that knowledge in your work. The next day, you reach out to a mentor for guidance. Every day you get just a little bit better. And before you know it, you're the expert others are turning to for advice. You're the one who's grown into a leader in your field. Now let's talk about the days when that 1% improvement feels impossible. We all have those days. We all have moments when life gets in the way, when we feel tired, discouraged, or overwhelmed. Maybe we're dealing with personal challenges, work stress, or emotional fatigue. On those days, even 1% can feel like too much. But here's the thing. Progress is progress. Even if your improvement on those tough days is just 0.5% or even 0.25%, you're still moving forward. The key is to keep going, to keep showing up. Because even when you feel like you're not making any progress, the act of staying committed, of not giving up, is itself an improvement. It's a strengthening of your resolve, your discipline, your resilience. You see, the 1% rule isn't just about skill building or physical achievements. It's about who you become in the process. Each small improvement is shaping you into the person you're destined to be. Every tiny step you take is reinforcing the idea that you are capable of growth, capable of change, and capable of becoming the best version of yourself. Let's think long-term. Where will you be a year from now if you commit to improving just 1% each day? You'll be more disciplined, more focused, more skilled. You'll have better habits, stronger relationships, a healthier body, and a sharper mind. You'll look back and realize that the journey wasn't always easy, but it was worth it. You'll see how far you've come, and you'll be proud of the person you've become, proud of the choices you made, proud of the life you've built, one small step at a time. So, what's the first step? How do you begin this journey of daily improvement? Start by asking yourself one simple question. What can I do today to improve by 1%? It doesn't have to be huge. It could be something as simple as reading a few pages of a book, having a conversation you've been putting off, or even just taking a few deep breaths when you're feeling stressed. Whatever it is, make it small, make it achievable, and then do it. And then tomorrow, ask yourself the same question and take another step forward. Remember, life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And every marathon is run one step at a time. Every great achievement is built one small action at a time. And every big dream is made real through small, consistent efforts. You don't need to have all the answers today. You don't need to know exactly how your journey will unfold. All you need to do is commit to the process. Commit to showing up. Commit to improving yourself by just 1% each day. And as the days, weeks, and months go by, you'll begin to see the ripple effect of your efforts. You'll begin to notice the changes in your life, in your mindset, in your results. And that's when you'll realize that this simple, small idea of 1% improvement has the power to change everything. So my challenge to you today is this. Start now. Don't wait for tomorrow or for the perfect moment. There will never be a more perfect moment than right now. Take that first step, make that 1% improvement, and watch how your life begins to transform. Thank you for being here with me today, and thank you for committing to your growth, your potential, and your journey. Remember, you are capable of greatness, and it starts with one small step today. Until next time, keep shining, keep striving, and keep improving, 1% at a time.